Alright, so I'm going to talk about the similarities and differences between single hung windows and double hung windows. Now this is relatively easy, but there are some key differences between the two beyond just how they open. So we'll start with that. This is the same brand of window, but this is a single hung version. This is the double hung version. And you can tell that from the outside because the double hung window has a movable screen. It has a movable screen because double hung windows not only open the way your current windows probably open, but they also open from the top. And it's important that we be able to move this screen up and block that top opening. Now, if you have a double hung window, chances are you also have tilt-in windows. So that just means that once the window itself is open, you have these little triggers here, and now the sash tilts in. Open the window, triggers, and it tilts in. This is really, really nice if you have a two-story house because it keeps you off of a ladder. You can clean the outside glass from the inside. Lock it back in, close it, lock it back in, close it, and lock. So that's the double hung window. And here's the single hung window. Now, this probably opens and closes exactly the same way your existing windows do. Just from the bottom. The top sash is fixed. It does not move. There's no weather stripping up here. It is sealed right to the frame. So theoretically, a single hung window should be more energy efficient than a double hung window. Now, the energy efficiency stickers almost never show that to be true. The manufacturers claim that single hung windows and double hung windows of the same brand have the same energy efficiency. I don't know how that can be true, but that's what they claim. Single hung window has a fixed meeting rail, which means that from here up is completely rigid. It cannot come out of square. And from here down, we're relying on the rigidity of the frame for strength. So theoretically, a single hung window should be a little bit stronger than a double hung window. Now there are manufacturers that make identical windows. You really can't tell the difference between their single and double hung window from the outside. So that's kind of nice. This particular manufacturer, you can see the difference from the outside. I doubt that you would notice it. You'd certainly get used to it, but those are the differences and similarities between single hung and double hung windows.